This explainer video shows how you can support projects, procurement, IT strategy, and business case development in the Netos Model Builder. We start with our accurate network inventory, or source of truth, discovered and managed with Netos Fabric. Data feeds enrich our inventory with end-of-life milestones and pricing data. Product templates allow us to replace or add infrastructure. Matching templates scope our project. For example, we can select end-of-life routers in the Asia region. We can then link product templates and matching templates together to create our report. Every report includes a forecast, budget, lifecycle report, pricing, and a complete audit trail, and everything can be exported to Excel. Using the Model Builder, we can model many changes and strategies in complex projects to uncover golden nuggets. For example, move to different partners with different support models. Model different strategies, such as moving from MPLS to SD-WAN. Compare different vendors, for example, Checkpoint versus Cisco versus Palo Alto. Model and compare many different outcomes in a LAN refresh, such as consolidation strategies, aligning end-of-life with sustainability goals, business unit priorities, and partner management options. We can apply multiple matching scenarios to every model. Match based on the device status, for example, active and being polled, or detected and unmanaged. Filter on site, region, business unit, or deploy infrastructure into a new or existing site. Match based on device role, manufacturer, or type. Manually tag devices within the inventory, and then match them. For example, navigate to the inventory and tag in-scope devices. Match based on end-of-life milestones, for example, devices that are end of support in 18 months' time. Filter based on port capacity, for example, LAN switches that are less than 15% utilized could be consolidated. Within a product template, we can add, replace, retain, or remove infrastructure and associated costs. Imagine a dynamic bill of materials that can be applied in any way to your network. Firstly, allocate the spend as CapEx or OpEx. The required matching logic allows us to match multiple components or costs within a device. We can set minimum or maximum counts of a part ID. For example, lower density 12-port line cards in an old chassis switch could be consolidated to a single 48-port newer model. We can offset CapEx spend to spread costs across multiple years. We can offset OpEx. For example, some product bundles include the first year of a subscription, or some internal accounting practices allocate the first year of OpEx as CapEx. Within our reports, we can select suppliers to enable budgets and forecasts in the model output. Adding our own suppliers and quotes is easy. Simply add them to an Excel spreadsheet and import them. Once you have your own pricing data, you can use it across all models however you want. Regional pricing ensures local suppliers are used. For example, we may not want a supplier in Singapore delivering to Spain. We can set desired and mandatory conditions. For example, we could model the difference between new versus vendor remanufactured hardware. We then link the matching templates and report templates together to create our report. When the reports are ready, we click play to run them. The Summary tab shows the report statistics, including the total number of components replaced, added, removed, or retained. Skipped items are line items that were not included in the product template and may indicate a gap in the report. We can check for skipped items in the inventory table along with a full audit trail of every change down to component level, linked back to the corresponding product and matching templates. We can see that this wireless access point has a skipped component. The device has a 3-year license, whereas we set a 1-year license in the product template. We can quickly edit the product template and rerun the report to fix this. The budget table provides a breakdown of changes and additions, as well as pricing from our selected suppliers. The best price column includes the best available price from all pricing records within the data feeds, in addition to selected suppliers in the report. We can drill down to check all available prices from each supplier. For every chosen supplier, we generate a 10-year monthly forecast, which is used to generate reports and can be exported to Excel. New CapEx and new OpEx values are calculated, along with the current OpEx and OpEx change for all in-scope infrastructure. The TBM table shows the original and new TBM allocations. This enables us to categorize infrastructure for IT, finance, and business reporting, and to allocate costs to different project budgets. Where applicable, the end-of-life table shows milestones for in-scope infrastructure. At the top of the budget report, we have a supplier cost comparison of the first year of CapEx and OpEx. Next, we can see a multi-year CapEx forecast, which is useful when CapEx spend has been spread across multiple years. Next, we have the multi-year OpEx forecast, which will vary based on offsets and subscription periods. The combined forecast is useful for combining costs rather than comparing them. For example, in a project where we have a distributor shipping hardware and a partner providing managed services. The forecast report allows us to visualize OpEx changes based on project costs versus the existing in-scope infrastructure. For example, with this project, we can see an increase in OpEx compared to our current baseline. The TBM charts show us changes based on TBM cost templates. For example, this new wireless network deployment has added new license costs and management fees from our incumbent partner. The final chart shows us forecasted savings. In this case, our costs have increased because of the new site deployments. As we generate reports, we can compare the budget and forecast data side by side in comparison reports. Creating many reports may be daunting. However, it's easy to clone product, matching, and report templates to make minor tweaks and then rerun the reports. When preparing large projects with lots of scenarios, everything can be prepared in Excel. Here we have hundreds of different product templates, often with minor tweaks. For example, experimenting with different licenses, support options, hardware specifications, and vendors. You can use the product template generator to create internal bills of materials, so you can match every hardware combination with exactly what's on your network, without all the manual work. We can also configure matching templates, modeling minor but impactful changes in bulk. With the matching and report templates in place, we can link them all together to create reports. Simply by searching and replacing in Excel, we can create completely different project outcomes in minutes. We then import our spreadsheets and run our models. We can upload TBM settings, pricing, product data, and end-of-life data. We can also upload all inventory, devices, circuits, costs, sites, regions, device roles, and more, with the import tool automatically creating all the database relations.